Welcome back. Now we'll talk about the Super Falcons and the chances of them actually, getting more money and funding whenever they're playing. And also talking about the ITTF, the Nigerian Table Tennis Federation, the World Junior Championship. They still need money to actually, complete what they have to go for the championship that's starting November 30th. Well, there's still some talks and everything, how they're going to go about it, what they're going to do and everything. But the big question is, these young boys, 4 boys, 4 girls, yeah. The chances of actually going, it's dimming by the day.
Cecilia, today's date is
22nd.
Second, right? Yeah. The championship will start on the 30th. So it's not a lot of time left at all. That's about 8 days. And
they need to be there at least 3 days before the time for the draws and everything.
Leave all that. What are you talking about? It's all about these guys just getting there, making sure they get there before their walks over or anything like that. So I'm not even talking about 3 days before the commencement of the competition. It's about them getting there right now because as it is at the moment, it's not looking very good. It's not looking very good. It's still trying to sort out funding for this particular trip. Cecilia, I'm not surprised at all. You remember I told you we were hoping for the best, and this competition has been, they've known about this competition for a long time now. They qualified for this competition for a long time. So there's no reason why we should still be talking about, the possibility of this team going to South Africa or not.
Okay.
But it is what it is, how it goes, Cecilia.
Yeah, of course, we had to throw some questions to the sports minister, when we caught up with him, and of course, concerning the Super Falcons, the fact that some of them the girls had to travel on the team without, having most of the allowances paid and all that. And also, what's it going to do concerning these different federations, all of them actually complaining, not having enough funds? Well, here's his response.
Even a memo for the challenges they are facing now. But still, I believe they might have been disappointed by their funding. So whatever situation they are facing, is a government, the federal government of Nigeria will definitely intervene in favor of its citizens. We are convinced that they will always reclaim their status as African champions. So we have no doubt that they will definitely make it. They shouldn't be distracted by the challenges they are facing. Things are not good in the country, but of course, we will always stand by them, we will always support them, and the government will definitely come to their rescue. If a federation wants to take up the issue of grassroots development to collaborate with us, it will have to be planned very well and keyed into our budget. Where we cannot raise the budget, we will look at the sponsorship we can be able to generate and goodwill and mobilize so that we can bring to bear. I quite sympathize with the position the young people are being exposed to, but that has to do with proper planning. Because children do not understand or appreciate why certain things will not work. So that is why when you are dealing with them, you need to plan very well. But, matured people can understand, but certainly not them. And that's why I insisted that the issue should be brought to my attention, and I will see what I can do to remedy the situation.
Okay, we'll see if he can actually do that because he says he will want to remedy the situation because the young people, young boys, young girls want to go for this championship, and everyone keeps saying, when will Funke Ashinake retire? When will Segun Taylor retire? But when these young boys and girls are not really going for championship, how can they even step up? Now, for the athletes that are actually going, one is from, we have 2 of the boys, one from Lagos State, while 2 of the girls are from Ekiti State, Kwara, Ondo State. All of them have players there. So the government can also support these athletes every best way they can. Because from all indication, the minister says it wasn't brought to his attention on time, and now it's been brought to his attention, so he wants to look into it. But we don't know how long that is going to be.
It's got 8 days. It's got less than 8 days to do that. The fate of the likes of Amadi Ome, Aziz Sholanke, Toby Fallon, Real One Akombi, and the girls as well too, Cecilia, Ajoke Ojomo, Alimata Ngila, Agnes Onoja, and the fate in his hands.
Yeah, 3 from Lagos State.
8 days.
2 from
8
Kwara.
days.
Ondo State have 1 boy and a girl, each 8 days to go. So we definitely want these ladies and these young boys and girls to go for that championship. Now you guys can talk to us on Twitter and on Facebook. It's all about funding. It's all about how best we can actually ensure we have a good funding system. We don't want to go to UK now. How much the government is actually pumping into sports. It's huge. It's much. I mean, for you as an athlete, you know, leading athletes get the support of about $47,000 to about $79,000 a year. That's what they get for training and for coaches and for everything. We don't have that here. But everyone talk about private sector driven. But when you don't have the government even supporting at all, it's always going to be very, very difficult. Talk to us on Twitter and on Facebook. How can we put an end to this funding issue, especially when it comes to Nigeria going for championship? Wrestling is another example. They're on the verge of being banned from various competitions simply because they would not be able to go to the Godi Grand Prix in Azerbaijan, due to start on the 24th to 26th of this month. So the president is crying out that they need funding because we have 4 gold medalists that should be participating in that event. It's more like save also messages now that he's sending out to the various body and organization there, because from all indication, you just can't cry to the sports ministry because they don't have the funds to even give you, even when you do that. Tayo, it's a sad one.
Yeah, same old talk every day.
Boring.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's the same thing. Like I always say, Cecilia, it's all about that political will for sports to thrive in the country. At the moment, it's not there. And that's why we're going to keep coming back and talking about this.